And hey everybody, it's Cassian Blackloak. Welcome back to another Resident Evil Resistance video here on the channel. And today we're looking at a little bit of my journey with Nikolai that I took today on my day off on Sunday for just to get him leveled up and get all my cards unlocked. So I took Nikolai on a journey today from rank 10 to rank 21. And frankly, I just basically was like, tried a couple of matches using guns. It didn't work out so well. So then I did this. And well, let's just watch. I'll show you what happened. I actually won most of my matches after I went to using this strategy, just play testing some stuff and looking at some of the new cards and things. I just took advantage of just grinding Nikolai to take a look at some of this shit. So basically, what I did, excuse me, with him is, so it occurred to me that yeah, Nikolai specializes in guns, but he doesn't specialize in creatures. But then it occurred to me that the only mastermind that actually specializes in creatures, so to speak, is Annette. And I play creatures with Spencer with no additional, passive skill buffs to him really all the time. So I was like, well, I could do that with Nikolai, right? And it turns out, yeah, you can. I mean, not as efficient because I don't have the, kind of bioenergy boost that Spencer gets, or the, passives that Annette gets, or even Alex for infection, but it works all right. And this worked pretty well to get me up to the point where I can use Watchdog and what Predator, I think is the name of the other skill, where they when they take damage, it lowers their attack power from take damage from creatures. So basically the current Nikolai creature build, which I did some of that too, and I might put a couple of those games together because I'm actually, once I figured out I could run creatures with Nikolai, I started having fun with him. And so yeah, you can see this team though. This was a really good match that I had against a great team. They really took me through the ringer here. And when I was messing around, I changed away from what worked to try other stuff and got beat a couple of times. But once I went back to what I'd been doing, I mean, this is you'll recognize the deck's pretty much like a version of my Sinister Spencer deck, like my 2.5 deck minus the mod for bioenergy, and the small generator mod. I just swapped that out for the turret and pretty much went to using the same selection of creatures I run on Spencer, and it worked out pretty well. So I don't really have a name for this build. I mean, I was just doing I think by this point I'd also gotten the infectious firearms passive, so I was running that, so whenever I hit him with the turret, it's doing some infection damage. And I kind of swapped between using the leg hold trap and the machine gun turret in Area 3. I think in this one I'm using the machine gun turret. It worked out pretty well. Thing is nasty. So yeah, right here I'm going to try to get some more damage in. And actually I just got my dailies done in my daily cosmetic chest. I got Tyrone's Shiny Apocalypse skin in it. It's fucking crazy. He's wearing that body armor and the face shield, and he looks like he's like in all metal. I love it. I'm gonna have to do a video with Tyrone just so I can show that skin off. It's pretty cool. So you see him getting through Area 1 here. I mean, they did pretty well. They got 4 minutes 18, so they got 6:18 going into Area 2, and they really put me through it. I mean, you can see about how long this video is. This is one match, one. But definitely want to thank everybody who's been stopping by and supporting the channel. I almost forgot to mention that. And make sure to subscribe. And yeah, so Sinister Spencer 3.5 is coming. I'm play testing stuff now that I've got all my card options unlocked. I've got the Any Alpha Parasite and the Infectious Any Alpha Zombie unlocked. I got all the Mastermind goodies. So I've got some stuff to test. And I've got a pretty workable setup right now. I mean, it's not vastly different from 3.0, so that's why I'm just going with the 3.5 designation instead of 4, like Sinister Spencer 4.0, because it's not that different. Just a few cards here, some equipment there, and but man, what a difference! But we'll get into that once I have it, and I'm probably going to wait. I might wait to finalize the build until the balance update comes, the balance patch. I'm hoping that'll be sometime this coming week, because as I play this, I'm recording it. It's Sunday, October 3rd, so I'm hoping the week of the fourth this coming week, I hope will be the balance update. I'm hoping it'll drop tomorrow, but I'm not getting too expectant. So here's Nemesis. Now this is before I believe I had Exterminate, so they're still able to bully Nemesis a little bit, but his default setting is not bad though, where you can get, when they're tracked and take damage, you can stack, it stacks, so you can decrease his cooldown, and you're going to see how that comes into play later. But yeah, as it stands though, they can bully Nemesis a little bit until I got Exterminate, but which is what I'm running in my Watchdog build. I'm not, that's just what I say because I got that passive. I'm not calling it that. I mean, everybody's got a version of that these days, but I'm probably going to do a Nikolai build video. I might do one for the low-level grinding build that I used for spamming creatures, and then the Watchdog build that I did with the where I can spawn stuff with the firearms, which does include the enhancing needles. Yeah, so I was going to go into the dealer here because see these guys, they're shooting my cameras out so bad. I need to be concentrating on the match. Boom! Yeah, I missed Tyrone there. I was trying to get over there as quick as I could, and I thought that would be with the dealer. And yeah, I hit the claw slash, but yeah, he got the terminal. So yeah, right now I'm trying to figure out what's the best spot to set up some resistance. I think I'm going to get straight come down here though. I'm just going to go ahead and come all the way down here to where the two terminals are. Which in this room, I put two of them down here, so they've got to cross the map twice. Typically, because Yorick usually spawns on the north end of the map. Typically, sometimes he spawns on the south end, but usually for me, it's up in the north end somewhere. Either in that first room after the alleyway there, or in that last room there where the terminal is, in the safe room, or the auxiliary safe room there. So, yeah, that's why I like the amusement park. I can usually get them 2 or 3 times and get at them. So, and I also tried running efficiency mod creatures and it didn't work out so well. Or not efficiency mod, I'm sorry, energy booster creatures. I've made that mistake in another video too. I misspoke it, but yeah, it's so yeah, I'm also not as quick to get the Ivies out with him. And you see I am running a radar pulse here because I want to keep him tracked, and also that's a good way to cycle the deck. It doesn't cost anything. And none of his other Area 2 cards really work for me. I know he's got the high caliber rifle turret, but at this point, I didn't want my deck getting too clogged with guns because I was going for a creature spam build. So as you can see, I was able to spam out that area pretty efficiently. And I kind of stopped using the VX zombie for the same reason. That sneak peek video, I had the VX zombie. And it's cool and all. I mean, it's a powerful zombie for only 1 bioenergy. But man, you're stuck without bioenergy regen unless it's through energy leech for 7 seconds. That's rough. Especially if it's a clutch game, really close game, and you're in Area 3, you really need that bioenergy regen to be working. But look at these creatures going out here tearing them up. And I'm going to drop Nemi in here. Stars. And, yep. Die, die, die. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die. Oh, yeah, and I was able to... And I really thought this was it, so that's why I let Nemesis go here. I really thought this was the end of it, but no, we still got a ways to go. This team was really, really sweaty. I mean, they were so try-hard, man. I mean, very try-hard team here. I don't think this was... I don't know if these guys were pre-made. I don't think so. Maybe it was like 3 of them, and then that one rando. I'm pretty sure one of them's kind of lower ranked than the others, but I mean, they played well. They played really well. I mean, look at this. I got him into overtime again. Or got him into overtime. They got 1 terminal already. Oh, yeah, they already had that. I think that was them breaking it. Maybe breaking the turret or something. I don't know. They're going for it, man. And you're going to really see them get sweaty on my cameras, too. Yeah, see, she killed me right before I could get up to her and grab her. And Tyrone's got the key, so I'm going to come in here and try to get him with the dealer. But of course I don't have defense system, so before I can get in the dealer and stand up, they got the terminal. So see, that's what I talk about with defense system, making it harder for them to complete Area 2. With Spencer, you miss that when you're playing with a different mastermind or you don't have it in your Spencer build. You really do miss that, because it's... I mean, look, they could do that. They got those terminals before I could do shit. At least with a creature build, but that's, I'm still doing better with the creatures than I would have with straight guns. And eventually I started just going with well, I'll show you when I do the build video, because in this setup I was doing something a little different than what I wound up doing. I think with this at this point I was still using the unstable generator, so I had a little bit more biocore health and the bioenergy regen boost. I think at this point I will. Well, I'm not going to go into the build for it because it doesn't really matter yet. This is just you know, sweaty game here. Look at that. I went from quad. I wiped the whole team, and they were all down to where they got up and got back. They got back in the game, and now they're back in it with 3 minutes. So I mean, you know, just goes to show you how powerful survivors are. Because I mean, you would think that would have been the match in Area 2, but nope, not these guys. So I'm gonna have to work a little harder. And so we're gonna, yeah, you guys have seen me do this before because I'm using my same preset. And then I'm gonna bring Nemesis out early in the area so I can get him again later. Which that's the one thing I love about the default Nemesis setting is that, you know, his cooldown when you down survivors, it lowers his cooldown. So when they're tracked. Now this is when I figured out I think that I can't fire rockets into the safe room. To the force field. That's bullshit. I can punch through it. If I was Birkin or Mr. X, I could grab through it, but I can't fire my rocket launcher through it. What? Man, how did Becca duck me there? That is so weird. I'm trying to get Tyrone here, but I think he's got his ult. Nope, he's dead. Okay, so I got him down. And yep, I'm going after somebody else here. I think am I gonna get them down? No, I'm almost out of time. And I got Exterminate up, and boink. Yeah, I grazed him. Didn't quite make a good enough contact, and there goes Nemesis. His time's up. So we're going to go over here, and I'm going to start trying to get this area secured, and they're going to shoot out my cameras, and I fuck up. I put the machine gun turret down when they were already shooting me. I've been playing game after game. This is hours. I mean, this is a couple hours into my grind fest today. Like I said, I took Nikolai from rank 10 to rank 21 today. So yeah, he's. I played a lot of Nikolai, a lot. I just decided to go ahead and get it done since they're not going to do any more content, and I don't have to worry about leveling them again. You know, I was like, okay, I can play Nikolai today, and I don't ever have to touch him again if I don't want to. Irony of that is with the builds that I got going for him, I kind of want to play him more. So you're probably going to see some more Nikolai videos. Because he's a lot of fun actually to play with the with Watchdog. He's a blast. Pun intended. So there's the radar pulse. See, and notice how that's like increasing. That's cutting down the cooldown on Nemesis. So you know, I'm gonna lock him in here. And now this is the point where my deck got hung up. This is where it's rough having the machine gun turret and the liquor in your deck with this build, because there was a point there when I couldn't do shit because I couldn't get rid of my mods, and I couldn't play either the turret card or the liquor, so I was kind of stuck. So this is like my last chance that I've got really to hold them off to keep them from being able to get out. So, and you know, this isn't Spencer. You can see those biocores took like no time. I mean, once they got in there, they're just pop. So that's once again one of the multiple reasons that Sinister Spencer's so effective versus other builds you see. But you know, this is kind of like a Sinister Spencer light on Nikolai, basically. Because, like I said, I've got a little bit of bonus biocore health, just a little bit, like 20% extra. Not enough to really make that much of a difference, but I mean, by the end, it kind of adds up, I guess. But you'll see, it's look at them. I got Nemesis. This is what, the second time in Area 3 that I got Nemesis out. And yep, so there goes the Ivy doing its thing. And right now I'm just basically body blocking the rockets to keep her off the Ivy, so it'll down. Yeah, so it gets the survivor down there. And I think I got one. I didn't kill him, but I think I tagged one of them with the splash damage from the rocket. Yeah, so discount's a good thing in this build. If you're going to run this, you got to have discount. And I guess I'll make a video for the build and put it up too. I just wanted to get this. This is one of the, like I said, about 20 or so matches I played. I can't remember how many. So fucking many. Because one time I won the match. When I got level 20, actually, I didn't get to record it because the goddamn game crashed. When I won the match, it went to blue screen. Luckily, I got my XP though. So, or RP. So yeah, there they go. So they got through the biocore. Now here's where this gets fucking crazy. Now watch this. Watch what happens. So. This is like my last chance to get them, right? So I'm coming in here. I got a supply zombie in here, and I got one imposter zombie, and it's going to go try to get them. They're going to blow through it. Now, generally the game will be over here, but you guys know me. Never, you know, Cobra Kai never dies, so, you know, we don't give up. And we fight to the end, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to get the turret. Now this is the machine gun turret on Tyrone. Look at this with the infectious. I mean, he's eating up. It's almost like Alex's machine gun with the infection level. So I go ahead and get out of the turret though because I don't want him to get the time for breaking it, because right now they definitely can't get time. This is one point they cannot get time. So they've opened the door, so I've got this huge bioenergy region boost. So I'm going to start spamming this up with every creature I can, trying to catch them. And look at that, I've got Nemesis back for the third time. Now this is where this shit gets crazy. Now check this out. So they're getting out, so they're in the exit door, they're waiting for their teammates. So I'm going to whip out Exterminate, and I'm going to kill them both in there. Now here comes, now watch what happens. Here comes Jan, I think it's Jan. She gets bitten by something, so, or maybe that's Jill. Yeah, that's Jill, I'll break her. And then Valerie's over here in the corner, so I'm able to pin her down. And look at that fucking clutch right at the end there, baby. Look at that shit. That is fucking done. I just team wiped them at the exit with the door open. That's fucking Nemesis coming in clutch. Look at that shit. And a victory roar right here just because I can. That's the reason I did that was I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I could not believe I just won this match. That's fucking clutch, man. So that's why this is called the Nikolai Clutch game, or whatever I'm going to call it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're so inclined, hit up the Patreon and all that jazz. And we'll catch you Black Cloaks in the next experiment. Bye.